Yes, 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 yes. Come on, let's go. This is Sport Debate Show. It's only number one YouTube channel right now, Intercontinental Sport TV. I'm talking about the debate. Yes, I'm welcoming everybody to the channel on today's program. We call it Sport Debate Show. Kicking it live direct from our studio here, Intercontinental Sport TV. Oh my goodness. It's going to be crazy here today. Massive, massive, massive. But first, I want to welcome everybody on this to this channel. I'm talking about Intercontinental Sport TV. This is where you get it from. This is where you go to find very beautiful program, beautiful shows on the social media right now. I'm talking about sport. It's all about sport. Please, if anywhere you're watching this from, please subscribe to the channel. This is where you get it from. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Yes, I welcome everybody to the channel. On today's show, look at it. It's talking about the best Premier League. The best Premier League team. I'm talking about Liverpool and Chelsea. I'm talking about the best Premier League Liverpool 11. Best Premier League Chelsea 11 combined. I tell you, it's going to be massive. The combined 11. That's what we want to dissect. That's what we want to look into. Let me tell you something. Oh my goodness. I'm talking about combined 11 of Liverpool and also Premier League Chelsea. Let me explain this to our viewers. We want to make sure we have the 11. The 11. Who's going to get on the spot? That's what we are looking at. I'm talking about the combined 11. Look at that. Oh my goodness. You're welcome to the program. Oh, massive, massive, massive. Welcome to the program. They call me the Don. The Don of Sport Entertainment. Yes, let me bring it down. Let me start bringing all the debaters for today. I'm talking about the Liverpool first. You know what I mean? I'm talking about Irate all the way from New Jersey. Hey, bro, what's going on?
Yeah, the Dawn.
What's going on, bro? Massive.
Doing good. It's good to be here again. It's always
right.
fun, always entertaining to be here. Yeah, can't wait to get started.
All right, let's get into this. I'm going to bring your main man. I'm talking about Professor Tugo of Chelsea. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's the Dutchman. Yes, let me bring him in quickly, Professor.
Yo.
Oh my goodness.
How are you? Let's go.
Yes.
We are ready.
All right. You know what we are going to do today, guys? We're going to look at the best 11. I mean, Premier League ever.
I can't hear you properly.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right. I'm talking about we want to look at the best 11 of your side. That's Chelsea. We want to look the best 11 for Liverpool as well. So now, before we go straight to this, I'm going to welcome also a brother from another mother. I'm talking about Robbie all the way from Ile-Ife. Bro, you know what it is?
What's up, party people? Good evening.
Yeah, good to
How
have
you
you,
guys
bro. What's
doing?
going on? Yeah, we are
I'm
here.
fine, I'm good.
Yeah. Now, let's get into this straight. I want to tell our viewers what we're about to do right now. You know, this is going to be different from what you've been seeing online. Or can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, sure, loud and clear.
Yes,
yeah, sure, loud and clear.
I'm hearing a feedback from somewhere.
Yeah, it's like I can hear you twice, like in a row.
Okay. All right. I want to bring in okay, Robbie's here. It's going to be our moderator. I'm trying to explain what we're about to do to our viewers at home, wherever they're watching from. Today we are looking at the best Premier League 11 for Chelsea and also Liverpool. So we're going to combine. We want to have a combined 11. You know, who's going to be from the left back, from the goalkeeper, from the full back, the right back, the midfield, and also the forward. But first, I'm waiting. I think I lost Tuchel there. It's going to be. Is he afraid? Is he scared? All right. We're still waiting on him. Let's wait on him. So far so good, guys. This is going to be the first time we are doing this on this channel, so it's going to be massive. But first, let's look at the goalkeepers for Chelsea. We're able to bring in these two fantastic goalkeeper. Prof.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
we can hear you now. Yes.
All right. Welcome back.
All right. Welcome back again. I said it, we are looking at the best combined 11. For the goalkeepers, the two names we are going to talk about today is Czech or Alisson. I know you're going to go for Alisson definitely as your main man to be in goal. Please share with the viewers why you.
First of all, go ahead.
You want to do something?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you if it was going to concede. If there's any of my 11 that I put out there, if there's anyone who wants to concede defeats already. And then because I would like to concede. No, because honestly, I have a couple of his team that I will already concede to. There's no need to go for that with argument. So I concede to Virgil van Dijk, and I concede to Steven Gerrard.
Obviously, everyone will have to concede to Van Dijk.
So that too, yeah, that too. So I want to know if there's anyone you want to concede to. Before we now go with the part of the argument.
But please, before we concede, let's make our cases.
What I mean is an argument. Well, if I know that Van Dijk gets into my level, there's no need to argue about it. Okay? You understand what I'm saying? So that's the idea. If you know that Van Dijk, if I agree that Van Dijk gets in there, there's no need for argument. So I already agree about Van Dijk and Steven Gerrard. That too. So you can as well say my level.
Okay, we can start with the goalkeeper position. I'm definitely not conceding that one.
Okay.
So, and I have my argument.
Go on with your argument.
Yes. So Alisson Becker has been a fantastic, in fact, absolutely fabulous goalkeeper since he joined us from AS Roma. I remember we lost the Champions League final the season before, and where we had Loris Karius, who had a calamitous show and committed 2 great blunders in the final. But the following season, we brought Alisson, and some eyebrows were raised when we made him the most expensive goalkeeper of all time at that time. But Alisson has justified the price tag, and he has been absolutely top-notch, if not the best goalkeeper in the world right now. In terms of what he has won, personal awards, he's won FIFA Goalkeeper of the Year. He's been in FIFA Pro 11 twice. He's also won every possible major trophy in club football that is there to be won. And he's won the Golden Glove twice, keeping the most clean sheets in the Premier League. And so on. He's also won with Brazil. He's won the Copa America. He's a goalkeeper he has scored a vital goal that has taken us so far this season to the Champions League. That was a goal against West Brom last season. He's also a goalkeeper that is very good with his feet, and his distribution I believe, is way better than Peter Cech's. So we can also talk about, obviously, we mentioned Cech. He has won this, he has won that. That Chelsea team was a very, very great team. And I believe Alisson would have also done the same thing if he was in that Chelsea team. So I would like to hear what Professor Tuchel's argument is.
No, yes. I will go on with it. But do you sincerely believe that Alisson should get in ahead of Cech in our combined 11? Honestly, do you believe that?
It's a close call, but I would say Cech. I would say because Czech won more trophies. That's why it can go both ways.
So
If you are
this
looking
is
at
Premier League all-time 11. We are talking about Peter Cech that has won 4 Premier League.
exactly,
4 Premier
I
League
expect you
titles.
to mention that.
Yes, I have to mention that. He has won
Okay.
4 Premier League Golden Glove Award. He has won. Is the goalkeeper with the highest clean sheets in Premier League history. 202 clean sheets. He conceded 15 goals in the season. You see, as a matter of fact, I feel that the whole back line of Chelsea, the whole back goalkeeper should get in straight away without argument.
No.
To be honest, we're
Of
supposed
course.
to put in the whole back line of Chelsea with the goalkeeper without making any argument, because this is a team that conceded 15 goals.
We can't put the whole back line because of one season. This is over a course of several seasons.
No, I can wait. Hold on. Yes, I can tell you that records are meant to be broken. But I can show you of one thing, that the 15 goals conceded of Chelsea, that Chelsea team can never ever be broken. Go and write it, that can never be broken. There's no team will ever break that record of conceding 15 goals over a 38 match season. And Peter Cech was at the back of was goalkeeper the season that we've set this record. So he has lots of awards. You know, he's the first Premier League goalkeeper for 1,000 minutes without conceding a goal. You know, first Premier League keeper to reach 15 clean sheets. First Premier League keeper to have won. The only Premier League keeper to have won Golden Glove. You know, with 2 different clubs. So Peter Cech is outstanding. Is way clear, Alisson, as far as I'm concerned, this argument. So I feel like Peter Cech should go in the 11. Do you agree or not?
Do you agree with that?
I agree, definitely. I agree.
You agree.
Good call.
Peter Cech goes in.
So Peter Cech goes in. No doubt about it. Fantastic. Peter Cech, moderator. Robbie is going to be our moderator for today. Please, moderator, take note of that.
Yes, I am.
So, Liverpool fan, they consider. I mean, Abi, you concede.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's say the first point goes to Chelsea for now. As far as that position is concerned.
Oh, Chelsea, let me give them the music. Music in the house. Hey. Oh, Chelsea.
Wow.
All right. Let's do this again. Let's move. It's going to be massive, I tell you. Now, let's go to the fullback. This is what I have for the fullback.
Yeah.
This is what I have for the fullback. I have.
I thought we were starting with the red back.
So let's start with the left back. Then we go to with the center back and the right back.
All right.
Let's go for the left back first.
Left back, we have Ashiko or Robertson. Ashiko play for Chelsea. Robertson also play for Liverpool. So I'm going to start from you, Tuchel. Are you conceding that Robertson is better than Ashiko?
Yeah. No, there's no chance. There's no chance that Robertson has no chance. He has no chance.
Goodness me, for crying out loud. No chance.
See, Robertson has been a fantastic defender. Considering for the amount we bought him, I think 3.5 million.
You should know this thing.
From a relegated All City, what Robertson has achieved is actually very, very good for what we bought him for and what he is still today. So, I mean, he's going to talk about Ashiko, he's going to talk about trophies and the conceded 15 goals and all.
Yeah.
So, but at the end of the day, I think this argument based on what Tuchel is trying to say, I will have to concede to Ashiko, who is one of the all-time.
Oh my goodness, that's
Premier League best
that's
left
the
back.
second one going out there.
Thank you, everyone.
Robbie.
Thank you.
Robbie.
Yeah.
Are you taking note?
Definitely, I am taking note.
Up Chelsea! So now, moderator, where do we go from left back?
We go to the center back from here.
Oh, center back.
Yes, we go to center back. Then after that, we go to the right back.
Center back.
All right.
To the center back. Can I go on?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, please.
Yes, you can go on.
Connection. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Yes,
you
we can.
loud and clear. Yes. Go ahead.
All right. So I'm going to the partnership of John Terry and Ricardo Carvalho, for me, remains the best partnership in Premier League history. As I've said, without overflogging this point, both of them considered a miserly 15 goals, all the way to winning. John Terry won all the way to winning a double back-to-back Premier League titles. Both of them they went over 80 games without losing a home game. It's still to tomorrow is the record of the highest number of consecutive home games unbeaten. Chelsea holds that record, and we didn't do that. We did that we didn't do that without the quality and prowess of John Terry and Ricardo Carvalho. Now, to be honest, for the sake of this argument, I consider Ricardo Carvalho out of the back line and have in Van Dijk, because Virgil van Dijk is one of the best Premier League centre backs. But John Terry has to go side by side with Virgil van Dijk. That's my argument.
Moderator, what do you think? Sorry, irate.
I think it's a fair one. Okay.
Okay, I want to ask irate.
Yeah, I mean,
Liverpool.
Just like he said.
Concede Sami Appiah.
I mean, Sami Appiah is it was a solid rock for us, especially when we won the cup treble in the 2000-2001 season.
Don't be mentioning treble like that. You know, we are talking about.
No, it's a cup treble. It's a cup treble. So we'll take it. So
the treble without the Premier League.
He was our captain before Steven Gerrard, and you know he made a great impact in the club. But I mean, you can't look past John Terry and Van Dijk. So I mean, I think that partnership would be a great one. Like, even if they were to play together in real life right now, I think that would have been an excellent partnership. So yes, I agree. John Terry and Van Dijk should be the centre backs.
So, moderator, what's the submission? There?
Okay, I think it's a fair choice from both speakers, because looking at his record of John Terry over the years, John Terry has been solid. I think one of the previous shows I saw for the EPL, where the commentator said that John Terry puts his head where no defender wants to put their head. That tells you how much this guy is committed to the art of defending. Yes. He is fearless and he is a leader. Coming to Van Dijk, let's say Van Dijk is more or less like the current version, or an upgraded version of John Terry. Is calm, is cool, is collected, is calculative, and he is somebody who goes about his business with this flair and this professionalism about him. So I would say John Terry and Van Dijk, very, very good combination at the back.
Awesome. So what are we going to say now? It's going to be 3-1 or something?
Yes. So we'll say 3-1.
All
so
right,
we'll go to the right back
Liverpool. All right, Liverpool. Let me give that some music. Right? Calm down. Easy.
We'll be back.
All right, let's move into this straight up, guys. Moderator, you said we should go where?
The right back position.
Right back. All right.
Yes.
On the right back we have Ivanovic, Trent Alexander-Arnold for Liverpool. Who is submitting?
For me, as far as what a fullback is concerned, there's no way I'm submitting to Ivanovic. Absolutely no way. In terms of looking at right back, starting from the great Philip Lahm to Daniel Alves to Cafu to Maicon, Trent Alexander-Arnold is a modern classic fullback who is the major. He has given the most assists in Premier League since he made his debut, more than any other player. So as far as the right back position, we can argue he doesn't defend too well and this and that, but as what he gives up front, there's no way Liverpool, Jurgen Klopp, or Liverpool fans are trading Trent Alexander-Arnold for any other right back. I'm telling you.
Conceding?
So there's no way I'm conceding.
No. There's no way I'm conceding. Branislav Ivanovic as far as I'm concerned, was one of the most. Branislav Ivanovic was one of the most consistent fullbacks you ever seen in the Premier League. You know what you're going to get from Branislav Ivanovic going forward and going back. You are going to get a solid 8 out of 10 from this man. Can you hear me, please? Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
You're going to get a solid 8 out of 10 from Branislav Ivanovic. And obviously, the trophies that he has won speak for himself. I'm going to go back to Premier League trophies because you don't win it if you're not good enough. He has won 3 Premier League titles, Branislav Ivanovic. Very solid defender. You get 8 out of 10 from him every match. He can also slot in at centre back, also slot in at right back. Very consistent defender. I think I have to take this to the moderator to choose. I think Ivanovic has to be there. He has to be there.
Over to you, Robbie, moderator. What do you think? What's your submission? They decided, both of them, they don't want to concede.
They are not conceding. Okay.
Yeah.
My own submission is that sincerely, we all love Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's
sexy boy.
The modern day attacking fullback. But let us not lose sight of something here. As the description for the position provides, that person is a defender by position. And the truth is, for Ivanovic, is more or less like the all-round defender for his position. That guy has scored beautiful goals for Chelsea. He is more or less like a wall on his own when it comes to defending. And I will say that he channels the same spirit as John Terry. Ivanovic is calculative. Ivanovic is a true defender that you can trust any day of the week. And he's also an attacking threat going forward. You cannot beat him easily.
Exactly.
He's that reliable.
So, moderator, I have a question for you.
Please.
So the question
no. Irate.
Yes.
I don't want you to challenge the moderator right now.
No, but I'm not. I just have a question. So
let him ask his question.
Okay, go ahead.
If we are talking about the best right backs of all time, we talk about the likes of Maicon. We talked about the likes of Dani Alves. We talk about the likes of Cafu. What do these 3 players that I just mentioned, what do they have in common?
What they have in common, I will tell you, is defensively they are very solid, as well as very good attacking threats to their teams. And currently, even this season, there has been a debate.
I don't agree with you.
But I'm saying that
Maicon was very solid.
Even this season,
was Dani Alves the same? Will Ivanovic play? Will Branislav Ivanovic play in a Guardiola or Klopp team? Will he?
Wait. We're not looking at that right now. Will Trent Alexander-Arnold,
because you are focusing on the defensive side of the
teams
game
that these guys are playing.
As a fullback, you should also be able to contribute up front.
Will Trent? If Trent Alexander-Arnold was the right back,
let us not lose. Sorry, Chicha. Sorry. I'm sorry to cut you short. Let us not lose sight of something here. What is the primary role of a goalkeeper? The primary role of a goalkeeper is for him not to concede a goal. Whatever he does is an extra or an added quality to him as a goalkeeper. Don't forget that if we're looking at the way the games were played, even up to now when the game began to be redefined, the primary role it was this guy. It was Pep that came and said he wanted a ball-playing goalkeeper. The traditional role of a goalkeeper was to carry the ball and hit it into the center of the field, and people start scrambling for it. That was the role of a goalkeeper in the traditional sense of goalkeeping. Save a ball, pick the ball up, and kick it to the middle of the field. But it is because of the way the game has been redefined, the demands of the game has also increased in terms of what coaches, what teams, what clubs are looking for. So we should not lose sight of the fact that the players who are looking out here, we're looking at the era they played versus the person you have actually brought on board. You could have gone for Anerise as a Liverpool fullback. You could have gone for other guys who have played in that position for Liverpool.
I could have gone for Abeloa, but
thank you. But you decided to bring these guys.
No. To be honest, Trent Alexander-Arnold is a good shout. It's a very good shout.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
But in terms of solidity and what you get consistently, you are talking about. We love the passes Trent Alexander not destroying up from fullback down to Salah and everything. We love the way he sprays his passes. But with Trent Alexander-Arnold age the Chelsea team of 2004-5 that considered 15 goals, if he was beside Ricardo Carvalho, I'm sure Chelsea would have leaked more goals. So when you talk about the fullback,
and you would have scored more goals.
Well, at the end of the day, you would have scored more goals. But I mean, the record we're talking about the record starts here now. This record can never be beaten.
I understand all your points, but the thing is, I agree with the moderator. The moderator has the final. I agree with the moderator.
Yeah, moderator has the final say.
Yes, as far as
So I want us to move to another level. So I want moderator to speak at this point now. What's your take on this? I'm talking about the right back, Ivanovic.
Okay, so the final.
Yes.
So the right back, let me say it goes to Ivanovic. I would lean towards Ivanovic on this one.
Oh, yes. Chelsea!
Thank you very much,
Oh, Chelsea! Liverpool in trouble. Now let's go. Right. That's 4-1, 4-1. Hope moderator, you're taking notes. We are going to the midfield.
Yes, right, I am.
Robbie? Okay,
yes, we're going to the midfield.
All right, I have three fantastic players in the midfield. So how do we do it, moderator? I'm talking about Kante, Makalele, Lampard for Chelsea. Liverpool goes with Alonso, Gerrard, Suarez. So who is submitting?
Tuchel has the floor.
This is very difficult. Okay. This was very very. It was an easy choice for me. I mean, but the problem I have with my three and factoring what my opponent has brought to the table, I don't know who to leave out of my three. I know for sure that Steven Gerrard gets a place. I'm very surprised. It's shocking that my opponent has brought Luis Suarez to the midfield battle. He has a landslide loss already in the midfield to Luis Suarez. So he has no chance in the battle already. But I look at Steven G and Steven G already I know has a role there. My problem is who to drop. I know that Frank Lampard, one of the greatest midfielders of all time, second Ballon d'Or, highest goal scorer in the Premier League, has an automatic spot in that place. And Claude Makalele, we've never seen a player that is named after a role. We all know about the Claude Makalele rule after this man started playing that position, the Claude Makalele position. So for that reason, there was a big shout for me to put Dennis Wise in there, captain, fantastic. But I couldn't leave out Claude Makalele for some point because it was difficult for me to put in leave him out. And we all know about N'Golo Kante. This is a man that took Leicester City to the title and came to Chelsea and brought Chelsea to the title immediately, considering in the same back-to-back season. So N'Golo Kante, there's only so much you can say about him. Premier League player 25, 20, 2016, Premier League best player. We all know that when Kante plays, you feel like Kante plays as if he plays as if he's three on the pitch. He plays as if he has a twin on the pitch. You see him everywhere. He covers. I mean, there's a saying that the earth is covered by water. I remind me of that saying. The earth is covered
I don't remember.
You know what? No.
I don't remember.
I know you remember. I don't remember.
Oh my goodness.
But look at the can cover the whole world. Can cover the whole earth. Don't worry. So as far as I'm concerned, I have a problem on who to drop there. But those three for me are my shout. They should get in there. Thank you very much.
Okay, now over to you, Irate.
To be honest, the formation handicapped me a little bit, to be honest. But with Suarez in midfield, I just had to drop him into an AMF. I mean, he could actually play there sometimes too as well because he gives a lot of assists. So, but it's not really, like you said, it's not a big shout in the midfield. So Gerrard would definitely walk in, and the major reason why we would not have a shout for Alonso is because we know he didn't spend a very long time in the Premier League, but he was excellent with Liverpool. and he won the Champions League and the FA Cup. So, but overall here, we are talking about trophies. He won multiple trophies with Real Madrid and Bayern Munich, even more than Kante and Makaleli. So, but I would say Gerrard will definitely be in the midfield, and I'll also put Frank Lampard because of his goals and assists. We would have to choose one.
Who are you taking again?
So
don't you think Kante and Makelele and Lampard should be there?
No, I don't think all three are better than Gerrard. Gerrard has to be there for me.
But Gerrard never won the Premier League title. I know Gerrard is a
Yes, he never won a Premier League title, but he has been Premier League Player of the Season.
Oh,
he has won Champions League Player of the Year. He has won several. He's the only player who has scored in all major finals that he played in. So we can't leave Gerrard out of it. So he definitely.
So the fair shout is I'm going to drop Claude Makelele. It's difficult. It was a difficult choice, but I'll drop Claude Makelele. So Golokante goes in there. Moderator,
over to the moderator.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with you here. I think it's a fair one to have Kante, Gerrard, and Lampard in the midfield. I think it's a fair one. Kante is let's say is an effective machine. As long as he sits, that guy would dispossess you, even with you thinking you still have possession of the ball. And it is a justification to how very good he is at what he does. He's more or less like what the Englishman calls a retriever. He retrieves the ball and he does not ruffle you up for it at all. For Steven Gerrard, let me say one thing that comes to mind is that final, what they call the Miracle of Istanbul, where Liverpool were 3 goals down against AC Milan, and AC Milan thought they were home and dry. And Steven Gerrard practically, yes, he did not score all 3 goals, but he practically gingered the team. He dragged the team psychologically back into that game, and they ultimately won the game on penalty.
Yeah.
For Steven Gerrard, you cannot throw away his achievements in the Premier League. You cannot. The highest goal scoring midfielder, that does not come easy, and that tells you that aside his primary role of keeping his team compact, protecting the defense, linking up the attack, this guy also contributes goals to the efforts of the team generally. So I would say it's a good consideration to have the 3 of them in the midfield. So I think it's a good concession from both sides. Thank you.
So how do we do? So moderator, how are we going to do it now? I'm talking about. So we have Kante.
Yes.
Kante,
Steven Gerrard and Lampard.
And Lampard.
Yes.
So
yes.
How do we do it now? So how many points? So let's say
I must quickly say something. I'm very shocked that my opponent didn't bring Fabinho to the party. I think Fabinho was a good shout. I don't know why you refused to bring Fabinho. For the fact that it was one season, Fabinho should be in that team. Liverpool
Fabinho has not been long enough in the Premier League. Number one. Number 2,
he has won the Premier League.
Yes, he has won the Premier League, but he has not been. How would I say? His first season he didn't even make many appearances. He was still learning how to play on that club. So he really came to life in 2020. So for me, I don't think Fabinho has like any shout against Makalele or Kante. Even if I brought him in, he wouldn't be in the team anyways. So
he will still lose. Okay.
He will still lose.
So now, moderator, what's the cocoa?
Yeah, I think it's a good one. We have 2 points to Tuchel, and we have 1 point to Iris in the midfield.
So all in total.
That should be 7-2.
Oh my goodness, I'm Chelsea!
7 points to 2.
No, 6-2.
Oh, no, that's
sorry,
6-2.
All right, sorry.
6-2 now.
Sorry.
I'm Chelsea!
Thank you.
All right, we're going straight to the forwards now. Chelsea presented Zola, Didier Drogba, and Eden Hazard, while Liverpool, they're coming with the great man, Salah, Owen, and Professor Mane. So what are we talking about here? Tuchel. Let's go for it. Who is conceding?
To be honest, this is a little bit like midfield, where it will be difficult for me to drop any of these three that I put forward. Gianfranco Zola was one of the all-time Chelsea greats. He didn't win the Premier League, but it was a what they call it was an enigma. It was a serious footballer. When you give Gianfranco Zola the ball and he could do anything, he could make magic happen at any time on the pitch. The Chelsea great. To be honest, I joined Chelsea 2003, 4 or 2, 3. I didn't see a lot with Gianfranco Zola in his prime years. But with the clips, with what I've watched, with the clips I've seen about him, it was a serious footballer. So that's what Gianfranco Zola. DJ Drogba. I mean, what can I say about DJ Drogba? We all know this man.
Great
we all
man.
know what he can do.
Forget.
DJ Drogba is a great man, great African player. He can score from anywhere. Top scorer 2-3 times. Top scorer about twice in the Premier League, if I'm not mistaken. 4 Premier League titles. 4 Premier League titles with Chelsea. Gives you the vocal point up front. Can make magic happen. He was the king of Wembley Stadium. Every final we get to Wembley, Drogba turns up. It's Arsenal's greatest fear anytime any day. So the Drogba, you cannot take it away from him. I think he deserves that role. Eden Hazard destroys Sadio Mane for sure. 2 times Premier League player of the season. Eden Hazard is magic. When he was playing in the Premier League, there was no one player that was better than him. He was the best player for the period he was in the Premier League. He could take the ball from midfield, he could take on players, he could score, he could make things happen, make assists, scores goals, scores penalties, give him the ball, and you know that he will make magic happen. So for me, Eden Hazard, the Drogba and the Gianfranco Zola should go ahead of my opponent's front 3. That's one.
All right. So I rate. What's the cocoa?
I mean, it's a very brilliant forward line my opponent has brought to this argument. It's the forward line it's a very tough one, but I'm also not conceding any of the front 3 in my forward line to any of his.
That's laughable. That's
yes.
laughable.
Yes, and I'll explain to you why it is very laughable. Well, I don't think there should be an argument about Mo Salah, to be honest, because I feel like is this man has come back. He has destroyed the Premier League. He came back to Premier League to just destroy the Premier League. Top scorer for 3 seasons. He's been African Footballer of the Year for about 3 years. He's broken all sorts of records. The highest number of goals scored in a single season.
Absolutely.
He has scored nothing less than 20 goals in every Premier League season he has been here. This season, he has taken the award for top assist and top scorer in the Premier League. I mean, just to also count the number of numerous trophies he has won, he has won every trophy available in English football and in club competitions. He won the FIFA Club World Cup. I mean, in terms of goals, he has, I think, about 156, like a goal every 2 games. This is outrageous for a winger, for someone who is not an out-and-out striker. And he has also contributed this season created the most big chances in the Premier League ahead of any other player. So for me, I don't know how else anyone sees it, but Mohamed Salah, the Egyptian king, is a no-brainer in that forward line. And I'm going to go to Sadio Mane. And for me, why Sadio Mane is undroppable is because looking at his record as a winger, this guy has scored in every season in the Premier League double figures, starting from Southampton. Sadio Mane guarantees you, even on his worst season, he gets double figures of goals for you. And right here, he has 120 goals in about 260 appearances. He has scored more goals after Salah, his next top scoring African in the Premier League, ahead of Drogba, and he has won every trophy available in club competition. So he also won the Premier League Golden Boot. He was 4th in Ballon d'Or in 1920 season. Ballon d'Or rankings he has been African Footballer of the Year, I think about 2 times too. So he's won the African Cup of Nations. He's been runner-up. He's been fantastic individually and with the team. Sadio Mane. This season, he already has 25 goals this season. So for me, in terms of going by individual statistics and what they have contributed to in terms of goals and assists and chances created in their team, I don't think anybody in that front three, in my opponent's front three, has more than Sadio Mane. And I'll go to the final person up front, Michael Owen. And this is very contentious for many Liverpool fans because many Liverpool fans don't like Owen. That is fine. You don't need to like Owen if you believe because he played for Man United and he went to Real Madrid. Everyone was angry with, his move to Real Madrid. But let's not forget what he achieved with this team before he moved to Real Madrid. Michael Owen remains the only English player outside Kevin Keegan to have won the Ballon d'Or. The only English player till date outside Kevin Keegan. And this man scored over 26 goals in a Premier, although we ended up finishing second in that season, but he also led us to a treble of the cup trophies, like I mentioned for Upia the other time, scoring 2 vital goals to come back against Arsenal in the FA Cup final. He was also England's youngest goal scorer in the World Cup, 1998 World Cup, where he won the best young player in that World Cup. So if we start to look at these achievements individually, he's won World Soccer Player of the Year, he's won Premier League Golden Boot 3 times, Premier League Player of the Season 1998, PFA Young Player of the Year. He's made you really can't just
and how many Premier League titles?
That he never won a Premier League title, but he won Premier League Player of the Year without winning a title. So he must have been very fantastic.
He won EPL with Manchester United.
Yeah, with Manchester United. Yes, with Manchester United. But with Liverpool, he won every other available bar the Champions League and the Premier League. And like I said, his major and most important achievement here is the fact that this man won a Ballon d'Or. I can't count how many players can say they've won even in the Premier League till date.
Yes.
So for me, it's also hard.
So who is conceding now? Before we move to
I can concede. I can just only concede Gianfranco Zola because Gianfranco Zola. I can concede Gianfranco Zola to Mo Salah. Mo Salah is a phenomenal player. So I will have Mo Salah there, but I feel like the Drogba, the African Player of the Year, he has won the African Player of the Year. He has also, been won the African Player of the Year twice. He has also been he has also won the Premier League good 4 times. There's no way on earth you're leaving a man who has won the Premier League 4 times and scored so many goals out of the Premier League level all time. So I concede defeat to Gianfranco Zola and have Mo Salah there. But in Nazareth and the Drogba must be in that thing.
So, okay.
Yeah, for me, I can concede one position, which is Owen for Drogba, but the other 2 positions, no, I can't concede them.
So how on earth though? Mane, there's no way we are leaving Eden Hazard out of this thing. Moderator, there's no way Eden Hazard is living. There's no way we are having
maybe you should have.
No, don't bribe the moderator now. Don't bribe. Don't bribe.
Because you know when it comes to those.
No, let's be honest. There's no way in this world we are having a Premier League and the NASA doesn't get there. It's not possible. No, it's not possible. I
don't know anything about that. I don't collect bribe. I don't collect bribe. I don't collect bribe.
I'm just before the moderator decides. I'm just letting the moderator. I'm just that there's no way Eduardo doesn't get there.
Why? Let
the moderator.
So we
decide.
vote.
Wow.
So go for it, moderator. We are waiting for you.
Wow. What an evening. Let me commend the 2 of you. You guys have actually gone about your business very well. You guys have spoken like true fans of your clubs, and I say big well done to you. So now let us look at this in retrospect. Franco Zola is an exceptional player. I'm sorry, an exceptional player, no doubt about it. I grew up watching him, even though I really didn't know much about Premier League football back then. But his vision as a player, his ability to make something out of almost nothing, makes him stand out as a player. But the issue here is how much goals did he score? He really did not score a huge amount of goals, but he actually scored very vital goals as a striker. Moving on to Didier Drogba, that man is a goal machine. That man deserves a statue in front of Stamford Bridge. Take it to your new owner and tell him I said so. He deserves a statue. That man practically brought the first Champions League trophy to Chelsea. If not for his timely header at the last minute of the added time in that final in Munich, I don't think Chelsea will be talking about Champions League right now. And I believe that for them to have broken their duck to win that Champions League more or less has been like more or less opened the floodgates for the trophies, for the European trophies that Chelsea has ultimately gone on to win over the years. As for Hazard, let me say I don't want to use the word love-hate relationship with Hazard. Hazard is phenomenal. Absolutely. Hazard was phenomenal during his period in Chelsea. But I really don't think he won a golden boot during his time in Chelsea. He was Mr. Reliable when it came to spot kicks, when it came to unlocking very stubborn defenses. He was a game changer for Chelsea. But the truth here is, if we're going to pick out somebody who really stuck about his craft, who went about his business, and who delivered for Chelsea, I think Drogba is that man. And is more or less the person we can pick out from this bunch. If you have talked about Tore Andre Flo as a Chelsea fan, if you talked about Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank as a Chelsea fan, I think you would stand a chance there.
Excuse me. Can I say something? Can I say something?
I will not allow you to interrupt me. I will not allow you.
It's over. It's over to moderator. My last point. You like bribing. You like to bribe.
No. My last point on this issue.
Okay, say your last point.
This is all-time Premier League level. And the flow and who was they did not win Premier League.
Hasselbank, Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank.
Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. We're talking about an Hazard that won 2 Premier League titles and it was vital. His role is an out-and-out winger. His role was never to score goals, so we cannot judge him on goals. But his impact on the team in terms of both goals and assists and chances created.
Well, okay, no problem there. Since you actually brought the argument of these guys won the title, right? That was the argument you brought forth. Please let us see what Liverpool have on their board there.
Oh, okay. Liverpool has Salah.
Okay, so you have Salah. Salah is a Premier League winner. He has been the top goal scorer in the Premier League for about 3 consecutive seasons. The 3 seasons ago, he won it outrightly. 2 seasons ago, he shared it with Aubameyang and Sadio Mane. This season, he shared it with Heung-min Son. So he's a Premier League winner and is also the Premier League highest goal scorer. Talking about Owen did not win the Premier League with Liverpool, but he won the Premier League ultimately with Manchester United. Sadio Mane also is an exclusive member of this group. So hence why I said, now, the thing is, if we're looking at these people's achievements over the years, they all stand out. Owen is a winner. He won European titles. Unfortunately, he was not able to win the EPL with his beloved Liverpool. He had to go across town to a rival, for that matter, to get an EPL medal, winner's medal that he can proudly display in his cabinet. For Mane has been exceptional, and just like I said, he was also a top goal scorer alongside Salah about 2 seasons ago. And Salah, you cannot dispute his figure. This man this man goes to the field and he has just one thing on his mind: to score goals. And his goals has been pivotal to what we have seen Liverpool become this seasons ago, and so on and so forth. So I would say to you now, that for on the side of Liverpool, let me start with Liverpool. On the side of Liverpool, we will take in Sadio Mane and we'll take in Salah. And on the side of Chelsea, well, I'm sorry, unfortunately, Drogba is the only person that fits the bill.
Oh my goodness! So, it Drogba is what it is.
Drogba for Chelsea, Salah and Mane for Liverpool.
I cannot believe that Sadio Mane is what it is. I can't believe this. I can't believe this.
It is what it is.
Man ahead of Ignazard.
Yes. We have said it all. Well,
what do you have to say?
What do you think?
I mean, for me, the moderator has done a good job because, like I said, Sadio Mane has more goals than even Didier Drogba that we put in the team. More Premier League goals than Drogba. So I mean, we there's no way. Hazard, of course, he was a good dribbler. He created chances, gave assists and all. But if you are talking about like more contribution in pure numbers, Salah and Mane are they contributed more than him. So that's why I think the moderator went for.
It's a fair shout. It's hurting my soul that Hazard is not in the Premier League all time. It hurts my soul. but
oh Lord. Well, it is what it is. No doubt about it. We've really enjoyed the moment. I'm trying to bring out the total. The whole show, everything, the players we've already selected. So that's what I'm trying to bring out to the viewers to see the final say, the final conclusion on this purpose. And thank you so much, guys. It's been a fantastic outing. No doubt about it. I think Chelsea is leading. Moderator, over to you.
Yes.
Yeah, we won.
Your point
okay. After the strikers round, Chelsea has 1 point for Drogba, then 2 points to Liverpool for Salah and Mane, and in total score, Chelsea has 7th point. Then Liverpool has 4 points.
4 points.
But
it's
I have to tell you.
Look, this is the combined 11.
I have to tell you, look at this combined 11.
It's fair to say that this combined 11
is combined 11.
This combined 11,
yes.
This combined 11 is not complete without an attacking right back. I'm telling you, Guardiola won't use this combined 11 because we have Ivanovic on the right side.
I understand what my.
And I'm telling you now, in the world of football right now, you can't hardly go anywhere where they'll pick Ivanovic over Trent Alexander-Arnold. A fullback should deliver assists, should create chances, not just defend. That is how I see it.
All right, let me say.
If I'm good, does my opponent agree to put in Trent Alexander-Arnold and take out Sadio Mane?
Why? Why?
If you don't agree, then
but at the end of the day, like that. Chelsea will still, has more points. So yes, it's. I concede. Yes, Chelsea has more players in the team of the Premier League. So yes, it's a fantastic team.
It's a no-brainer. I have won 5 Premier Leagues and you won 1. So I have more players.
Okay.
So what a night! What a night! I tell you guys, it's been fantastic having you on this show. Next week we'll be bringing up with another version of the debate. It's been a fantastic outing. I'm going to congratulate Professor Tuchel of Chelsea winning this combined 11 of the best players so far that have graced the occasion. I'm talking about the EPL, English Premier League. So I'm sure the viewers watching, if you think maybe you want to add a comment or you want to just drop your comment. We're going to read it out anytime, any day. Let's keep it rolling. All right, I'm going to sign you all guys out at the moment. So
Yes.
Same time next week. Thank you so much, Professor Tuko, and also Irate.
Thank you.
Big up. All right, Robbie, the moderator. How much bride did you collect?
Yeah. Wow, so a wonderful night, I'll tell you. Wonderful night. Wonderful night.
All right. Thank you so much, Robbie.
Welcome.
See you next week, God's willing. Thank you so much, bro. All right, viewers, this is how we do it. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. I tell you, it's been a fantastic show. It's been a fantastic show. Thank you so much, guys.